Hey, what's up, Harlem? I'm Alexa.
And I'm Paige.
And this is HNN.
Gonna be you. Gonna be you. And me. Gonna be everything.
So Alexa, have you ever sat down and actually read a comic book?
No, not at all.
Yeah, me either. But we have Michael and John with some information about Comic Book Club here at Harlem.
Oh, seems that the mighty John man has not shown up today, so it is I, the Micah, who shall introduce you to this mighty comic book club feature of which you are present to. It's going to be so much fun! Oh, chaos running through the streets, blood filling the veins, or spilling out as it so happens. Oh, it's going to be so much fun!
I started the comic book club because we needed something for the teens to do. We wanted to do an outreach program at Harlem High School, and comic books are really popular. And so it seemed like a good idea, and it turned out to be a great one.
I was interested in comic books and anime before because it was just one of my favorite things to do.
I was already into anime and comics, but going into the club, it got me into a whole new experience of different ones that I'd never even heard of.
The best thing about Comic Book Club is knowing the interests of all the students, because that helps us buy the comics for the library.
You'll have a better chance to meet new people that like the same interests as you.
Getting to meet new people, make new friends, and sometimes they have food.
There will be soda and chips,
We meet in the IMC after school.
or a level where the books are.
Just show up with a big smile and they will welcome you with open arms.
We have meetings once a month. There is not a sign up, there are handouts at the IMC.
If Comic Book Club had more members, we would be able to probably stay a bit longer. We would have more conversations, more opinions, and probably get into some better anime and comic books.
Come on down to Comic Book Club. I'll see you there.
If you're interested in joining Comic Book Club, the next meeting is Tuesday, November 4th. Feel free to stop by and read some comics.
Oh, yes, Comic Book Club does happen on those dates, but will you attend? Will you see me? No, you won't see me. No, I'll be in the shadows preparing to strike. But yes, that is the end of our feature. And I have won!
Where is he? Looks like I succeeded for truth, justice, and the American vengeance. For science. Vengeance. For vengeance.
Wow, thanks, Michael and John. Comic Book Club actually looks pretty fun, and they need some more people to join, so go check it out.
And as we all know, it's getting to that time of year where seniors are getting ready to register to vote. If you don't know much about how to register, we have Mike and Matt with more information.
With the general elections coming up, many high school seniors will have the power to vote. The general elections are when people vote for their senators and governors. With 18 being the legal age to vote in the U.S., over 400 seniors will be eligible to vote within the next year at Harlem High School. So now, more than ever, seniors should pay attention to the elections. There are many people and parties for seniors to choose from. Republicans, Democrats, Tea Party, and even independents. Here's Mr. Newmeyer with more.
The importance of voting is fairly simple if you think about it. It's our civic duty, and being a representative democracy, it's our way of choosing our officials. the people who will be deciding what is and what is not legal, and the people that will be enforcing those laws. Voting is very easy. All you have to do is give your name. They're going to look you up on the computer. They will give you your ballot. You're going to sign your name to prove that you are who you say you are. And then you're going to step in the voting booth and actually fill it out. Where you vote is completely dependent on where you live. All right, so depending on your address, you'll be given a specific place to go, like a school, a fire station, possibly a church. Where I live, our precinct votes at Discovery Center.
Matt and Mike.
So Alexa, can you believe that today's already Halloween?
I know, next thing you know, it's going to be Christmas.
Yeah, see, I'm excited about Christmas, but not so much the snow part.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty cold.
But while we're on the topic of Halloween, you want to give us a little background on it?
I sure can try.
Okay.
It all began 2,000 years ago on November 1st when Celtic pagans celebrated the ancient festival Samhain. They believed on October 31st their deceased ancestors came back to haunt them as ghosts. They would leave gifts and food for them on their doorstep. When they left the house, they would wear masks to be mistaken as other ghosts. In the 8th century, the Christian Church changed the holiday to All Saints' Day and the night before All Hallows' Eve, later shortened to Halloween. In the early 19th century, Irish immigrants revived old traditions, which resulted in the first record of trick-or-treating. But it wasn't until the 1950s that trick-or-treating became a family-friendly holiday. Now it is estimated that Americans spend over $6 billion annually on Halloween, making it the second largest commercial holiday behind Christmas.
Thanks, Lex. I didn't know that there was that much stuff to know about Halloween.
Yeah, you don't know that much, but are you going trick-or-treating tonight?
Well, I wasn't planning on it. I think I'm a little too old for that.
You're never too old.
Well, some people had a little bit of different opinions, so let's look at that.
All right.
How old is too old to trick-or-treat? Some cities across the country have adopted age limits, usually around 12. In some towns, teen violators could face jail time or fines up to $100. However, these laws are rarely strictly enforced.
Right, how old is too old to trick-or-treat?
How old is too old to trick-or-treat?
Yeah.
That'd be Jacob's age.
18 years old.
As long as you have a costume and can walk, you should be able to trick-or-treat.
You're never too old to trick or treat.
Probably 15, 16 years old.
I'm heartless, so I don't think kids should trick-or-treat.
There's really no age limit on trick-or-treating. It's basically where your heart's at. If you're young at heart, then you can trick-or-treat.
I know a lot of people don't give out candy to kids who are like over the age of 13 because that's just weird. But yeah, I don't think it's a limit. I'm agreeing with Kayla. It's from the heart.
I'd say around 10. I mean, you're in the double digits now. Grow up a little bit, all right?
In Roscoe, Loves Park, McChesney Park, and Rockford, there is no age restriction. So have fun and get your trick-or-treat on.
Wow, thanks, Paige.
Yep, well that's the show, Harlem. Make sure you're safe tonight.
Check out our YouTube page and follow us on Twitter at HNN1415.
And make sure you come out tomorrow at 1 o'clock here at Harlem to support our Huskies as they take on Mount Carmel. It's $4 to get in, and make sure you have a great weekend, Harlem.
It's yours. I have you living life like you should. You say you never had it so good.
Yeah, they say the way I act is immature. Well, don't be mad at me because you're feeling insecure. The only golf I ever tried to play was miniature. And when you asked me sign your book, your smiley face my signature. But my parents raised me right, they were sticklers. And we don't even fight, we're like oil and some vinegar. Getting a job is like a pregnant woman giving birth. You trying to push me in the wrong direction and it hurts. So most of my friends already moved out of their mama's cribs. I'm still throwing parties at my house like Stifler. So if you go around and try to tell me how to live, I'ma take your girl and Mortal Kombat finisher. But when it's done and the party shuts down and the cops trying to lay my hands on the ground, one day we might tell our kids, but until that day, let's live like this. My friends grew up, they never get, they never wanna hang out late. They're gonna get jobs, they're gonna pay bills, they're gonna get old and gray. I'll never do that, I wanna stay young, don't wanna fit in, I wanna have fun. So if that's okay, I don't think I'm ever gonna act my age. Yo, and when it comes to getting older, no matter what I do, I'm never feeling like a grown-up. People Don't try to make me change, you think there was a quota, like there ain't enough unemployed left with diplomas. Everybody waiting around, hoping that they blow up, but I'ma make it sooner, Oklahoma. I learned to be a player, make money like I'm a owner. These other rappers are so over the hill, word to Jonah. So if you see me in a restaurant, say hi to me. And if I ask you if you like my new lie to me, word to Tim Roth. And now I know if I fit in with your society, so chill, take a pill for anxiety and doze off. But when it's late and you're all alone and you're too drunk to be walking home, then maybe you should call it quits. But until that day, let's live like this. My friends grew up, they never get washed, they never wanna hang out late. They're gonna get jobs, they're gonna pay bills, they're gonna get old and gray. I'll never do that, I wanna stay young, don't wanna fit in, I wanna have fun. So if that's okay, I don't think I'm ever gonna act my age. Oh, it's all good, it's alright, it's okay. We can live however we want, and there ain't nobody that can get in our way. Oh, it's all good, it's alright, it's okay. We gon' do whatever we want, never gonna listen to a word you say. My friends grew up, they never get rushed, they never wanna hang out late. They're gonna get jobs, they're gonna pay bills, they're gonna get old and gray. I'll never do that, I wanna stay young, don't wanna fit in, I wanna have fun. So if that's okay, I don't think I'm ever gonna act my age. Act my age. Never gonna act my age.
Forever in my mind, only you. The pieces in my life go away with you. Forever in my mind, only you. The pieces in my life run away with you. You're my first love. The pieces in my life go away with you. Forever in my mind, only you. The pieces in my life run away